Did you know that the average person spends 90,000 hours at work over their lifetime? That's nearly a third of your entire existence devoted to your job, your career, your daily grind. It's a number that's hard to truly grasp until you pause and reflect on what it means for your life. That's a staggering amount of time dedicated to something that, for many, feels ordinary. Too often, those hours blur together, filled with routine tasks and a sense of just getting by, rather than truly living. Now imagine if even half of that time was filled with passion and purpose. Imagine waking up excited for what the day holds, knowing your work matters and brings you joy. Imagine the impact we could make, not just on ourselves but on the people around us, our communities, and even the world. This is the difference between an average life and an extraordinary one. It's the difference between simply existing and truly thriving, between drifting and living with intention. It's not about fame or fortune, it's about living with intention, pursuing your passions and making a difference, no matter how big or small. It's about finding meaning in the everyday moments and using your unique gifts to leave a mark. It's about squeezing every drop of joy and fulfillment out of the precious time we have. It's about cherishing connections, embracing adventure, and creating memories that last. But here's the thing, an extraordinary life doesn't happen by chance. It's not something you stumble into, it's something you choose day after day. It requires a conscious choice. It means deciding to take ownership of your story, to shape your path with intention and courage. It demands courage to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace the unknown, to take risks and grow beyond what we thought possible. Are you ready to make that choice? The urgency of now is calling. What will you do with your 90,000 hours? Why is it so important to break free from the ordinary? Because a life lived on autopilot, a life dictated by fear and societal expectations, is a life half-lived. We are all capable of so much more. We all have unique gifts and talents waiting to be shared with the world. When we choose to escape mediocrity, we unlock our true potential. We discover passions we never knew existed. We form deeper connections with ourselves and others. We experience the world with a renewed sense of wonder and excitement. Most importantly, we find true happiness, not the fleeting kind, but a deep, abiding joy that comes from living in alignment with our values and purpose. So what's really holding us back from the lives we dream about? What are the invisible forces that keep us from reaching for more, from stepping into the unknown with confidence? What prevents us from stepping into our extraordinary lives, from embracing the possibilities that lie just beyond our comfort zones? So often, it's the walls we quietly build around ourselves. Fear of failure, self-doubt, the comfort of the familiar, and the heavy weight of others' expectations. These barriers can feel so real, so permanent, that we forget we built them ourselves. Fear whispers that we're not good enough, that we'll fail, that it's not worth the risk. It tells us stories that keep us small, convincing us to stay where it's safe. Self-doubt convinces us to play small and stay hidden, to shrink from opportunities, and to question our own worth at every turn. The comfort of routine, while it feels safe and predictable, can quietly stifle our growth, keeping us from exploring new paths or discovering what we're truly capable of. And the expectations of others, family, friends, society, can lead us down paths that aren't our own, making us forget our true desires and dreams. But here's the truth. These walls are built on illusion. They are not real, no matter how solid they may seem. They exist only as long as we believe in them. We have the power to tear them down, brick by brick, with each courageous choice we make. Every step forward, no matter how small, chips away at those barriers and brings us closer to the life we truly want. How do we begin to dismantle these walls and step into our power? The journey to an extraordinary life starts with a single, courageous decision, to believe that change is possible, and that you are worthy of something greater. It's about recognizing that the barriers you face are not permanent, they are simply challenges waiting to be overcome. It starts with a few key shifts in mindset and action. These shifts may seem small at first, but over time, they create a powerful ripple effect that transforms your entire life. First, set clear, specific goals. Take the time to really define what you want, not just what you think you should want. Write your goals down, visualize them, and revisit them often. Goals give us direction and fuel our motivation. They act as a compass, guiding us through uncertainty and helping us stay focused when distractions arise. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps to make them feel less daunting. Celebrate each small victory along the way, because progress is built one step at a time. Second, embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Don't let setbacks define you. Instead, let them refine you. Every stumble is a lesson in disguise, a chance to build resilience and wisdom. Every mistake, every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. Third, cultivate your creativity. Allow yourself to experiment, to play, and to try new things without fear of judgment. Engage in activities that spark joy and allow you to express yourself freely. Creativity isn't just for artists, it's for anyone willing to see the world with fresh eyes and an open heart. Finally, develop a growth mindset. See challenges as opportunities, not obstacles. Be curious, ask questions, and never stop learning. Believe that you are capable of learning, evolving, and achieving anything you set your mind to. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. I remember a time when I decided to leave a successful but unfulfilling career to pursue my passion for sharing wisdom and inspiring others. It was a leap into the unknown, but I trusted my inner voice. It was terrifying and exhilarating, filled with uncertainty and possibility. I faced doubts and fears, but I also discovered strengths I never knew I had. That leap of faith led me to where I am today, living a life beyond my wildest dreams. I am proof that transformation is possible for anyone willing to take the first step. Your extraordinary life is waiting. The path may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. It's time to stop dreaming and start living. The only limits are the ones you place on yourself. Believe in your power to change, to grow, to create a life that truly lights you up. What are your dreams? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? What steps can you take today to move closer to them? Even the smallest action can set incredible change in motion. Share your thoughts, your fears, your aspirations. Connect with others on the same journey. Your story matters, and your journey starts now. For more on developing habits for success and living your best life, visit our website. Let's walk this path together. Your extraordinary life is just beginning.